Chad, everybody. So, it's Halloween. You guys like my costume? Yeah, I'm dressed as a Jehovah's Witness. They don't celebrate, so it's the easiest costume to go with. But my wife, she's always mad at me because I'm constantly complaining because I have to buy her cigarettes. And then one day I realized I am actually paying my good money to legally poison my wife to death. So what am I complaining about? You know, you can go tell the police, and there's not a damn thing they can do about it. And that don't work too well with arsenic. I met this nice young lady recently. Now I buy her cigarettes by the carton. Like, come on, smoke them up. I am not getting any younger. You know, hon, I heard if you smoke 2 at a time, they work a lot better. And you know, in my house, I have to worry about how sharp all the knives are. Because unfortunately, if my wife gets really upset, sometimes she cuts herself. You know, she has one of those cutting problems. So this year, for our anniversary, I decided I'm getting her a brand new set of Ginsu knives. Because those things will cut through anything. And every year, it never fails, my wife and I have a big fight about where we're going to go for vacation. This past year, it was no exception. We had a bitter fight. But we worked it out. And guess what? I was right. She had a fantastic time at the Bahamas. And of course, I also had a fantastic time back home at the strip club. You know, even at our age, my wife and I adopted a 10-year-old son and 5-year-old daughter. But then one day, tragedy struck. I like to think that they're with God now. Their parents found them. And their parents are born-again Christians. By the way, did I say adopted or abducted? You know, I hate it when I go into a public bathroom and they don't have any urinals. Because then I have to wait for a stall. And I always wind up waiting a long time. Because those ladies take forever in there. I mean, come on, guys. Sometimes the men's rooms look. You know, have you guys noticed that groceries have gone way up? Yeah, it's expensive as heck. I didn't know how we were going to make ends meet. I really didn't. But fortunately, I came across this discounted grocery store. Let me tell you something. The prices are so much better. We saved a fortune going to that place because it is just so much easier shoplifting at that place. Practically no security, you know. Can't afford it. You know, my friends told me, because I'm just not making enough money at my job, they said, Adam, you need to go get a side hustle. And it took me a while, but I finally figured out a way to make more money. So I decided I'm going to take my wife out for dinner, you know, to celebrate. And do you know, those people told me, I'm sorry, sir, but your money is no good here. Like, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with this money. I just took it off the printer. Have any of you ever had one of your parents walk in on you when you were masturbating? I don't know who was more embarrassed, me or my mom. I said, Mom, for God's sakes, knock before you come in. I mean, I know I'm your son, but I am 38 years old now. And that was the day I learned never masturbate in a public ladies' restroom. Unless you first make sure you locked the door. Thank you, guys. I am Adam Vale. Thank you. Give it up to Jeff. Give it up to Lucas. Give it up to yourself.
Adam Vale, everybody. You want to kill your wife, huh? Why isn't she here tonight? What happened there? Yeah, she's dead, guys.